Oh no. My boy. My boy. Scar. Scar's hitting them with the escargot. Scar can't get away with this. That's not how this works. That's not how the snails work. Me petit escargot. Oh no. Scar, this is not how the unwritten rules of the snails go. You don't get to act on their behalf. They do their own thing. Maybe when Scar asks for his own snail, he'll understand how this works. Although, that is a very useful amount of campfires. Now, between episodes, I have created another crane, because I was just tinkering. And sometimes that ends up with a finished build, and that is what's happened today. While I drown, why don't we take a little look round? So, this one is hang on. What's that? What is that? Giant shadow in the distance. Has he made a mountain? A spire of some kind? There I am. Just chilling in the water. Let's focus for a second, because I have got another crane. It's ever so slightly bigger than that one, but it's starting to tie this area together. There's been some planning going on. My lovely snails are being cooked over there, but you can see the outline of the front of a building. Now, this is going to be my dock area. We're going to have a ship here. The water's going to go all the way in there. We're going to have a big old building right there. That's why that's all marked out. I'm going to reclaim these campfires. I actually use campfires quite a lot. I've been using it for the little details over there. He doesn't understand how it works. He doesn't know the rules. He can't make the snails turn on the other snails. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's also disgusting.
Yeah, why is he cooking the snails?
Scar, no thank you.
Escargot.
Scar, no.
Have you seen the silhouette in the distance?
Oh boy, have I ever.
I haven't actually had a close look yet. I saw the beginnings of something. Oh, it's a pile of ore.
It's gorgeous.
It's is he gonna mine that? He's gonna mine it.
Do you think?
Yeah. But I don't want him to. It seems a shame.
It's so well done.
It seems it seems wrong to do that. You know, he probably wouldn't notice. You know.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
You're right.
He wouldn't notice. And no one would tell him, would you?
No, surely not.
No one would tell him. Like, is he gonna notice if whoop? Would he know? Would he know?
What do you think? Just a couple off top?
Just shave a little off the top?
Yeah.
He's not gonna know.
The shape.
How
would he know?
Man needs to shop. We could just shave a few off the Someone beating us to it. Aha! Scar's gonna find a lovely surprise in here when he eventually gets around to this. I hope they save some for us.
Clever snails.
They do like to eat. They're hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry. Is there any world where we can match this? Because he's got his oars on display, you know?
No, combined we couldn't do this.
Are you sure?
Dude, do you see it? How many hours was this, do you think?
Probably an embarrassing amount.
A lot.
Yeah, and I think it's...
So many.
I don't know if he must know not to mine those deep slate emeralds for emeralds.
Oh,
you would hope that he would know, right? He knows.
I mean, he's gonna start there.
Yeah, but he knows, right? He knows not to turn those into emeralds, right? What if we all worked together? What if we all went mining, got a ton of ore? I mean,
feed him.
He's putting this on display because he's trying to flex on us. There's no other reason he's doing this. We might need more than one person though, because I mean, there's probably, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like weeks of silently caving.
Definitely weeks.
Weeks of silently caving.
I don't have the patience, Gran. We need so much.
Why does it look so good?
It's a very satisfying rainbow.
Why does it look amazing?
He's not allowed to mine it.
No, I don't think he is. That's the problem. I'll go get my oars. Watch this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Start my own pile.
Wow.
It's like the diamond ore pillar thing all over again. But this time with all the ores. See? I didn't even...
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm onto Deep Slate already. Right, this is... I'm running low, so I might just go for height. Aha!
It's close. Yeah.
Mine looks like a poop compared to his.
Think you need a few more hours, Green.
Yeah. So, what are we going to do today? We are going to make some progress in the permit office. There's many things that need doing, and it's basically the interior. Now, I have been farming loads of mushroom stem, which is what I need to make that interior, which is why it's taken so long. It's a seriously grindy block. So I've been working on finalizing this area. Now, that building there was going to be my storage area, but I have a feeling this is where my storage area is going to actually be, even if
You've got mail.
Oh, I think I nearly threw up. That was so loud. I've got some mail. Here we go. What we got? Property stamps for you. Hi, hello, Postmaster Perlo with a super convincing package for you. Enjoy some free stamps of newly installed hermits, plus some bonus mumbos that you will really cherish. He mentioned the postal service would get one step closer to acquiring our stamp shop permit with the installation of the mumbo box, and we've just done that. May we acquire that permit now? Happy mumbo mailing. Well, we got to do several things. We're going to need one of these. And I'm not even going to name this. Actually, I think it might have been a baked potato. So maybe we'll bake it. We're going to bake the potato, and we're going to send it straight to Mumbo. We'll see. Let's see if Mumbo understands. So pop that in there. Add the Mumbo stamp. Press. Off it goes. Right, and to respond to Pearl, Trident. Or dodge. Weave. Dodge. Ow. Yeah. The permit office will be open later just for you. There we go. Now the permit office does not do favors. We do not accept bribes. We are just here to do the permit work as best as we can. But since she did hook Mumbo up with a postbox, we will open the permit office so she can get her forms. And we send that to Pearl. There we go. There is one critical problem with people getting new permits from me. I don't remember the command to make the permits. I just don't remember what it is. Someone's gonna have to tell me. I have what little diamonds I have to my name, because we need to go and do a bit of shopping before we go and do the permit office. I really hope that's not spoilers, because that looks incredible. That's me. Let's head... Oh, you can still see the pile of ore poking up in the distance. Right, let's head to the shops, because there's quite a few things that we're going to need today. Now, I don't think I've shown this before, but Joel made this incredible shop. Not only does the building look good, check this out. He made a glow squid out of candles. How cool is that? I don't need glow ink, and I haven't got enough money to waste. Right, let's see how lucky we get here. So, 20 diamond ore. What are we going to get from this? The maximum we can get is 60. The lowest is 20. 39 diamonds. That is above... That's above average. That's good. I haven't actually been shopping all that much, but lots of shops have appeared. We got an end rod shop. What we need is quartz, which is not here. So this is gems, and this is B-dubs. Maybe we can put our shop as an alleyway to connect the two. That could be cool. We need quartz. Oh, is this it? A little pop-up shop? 3 diamonds per stack. My money's not going to go very far here, is it? Item frames. I think this looks like a Mumbo shop. There's not a single one in here. I need my law enforcement boys. The permit office enforcers. POE for short, and since there's 2 of them, they can be the Popo. I need those 2 imbeciles to start laying down the law. That shop is empty. That's strike 1. You get 3 strikes, I'll take your permit back. No, we need some actual order here, but I'm too lazy to enact it. So my two guys riding pigs will be, hopefully at some point when they get on, here to bring down the hammer. Now there's less in the shopping district than I would have hoped. I was hoping that there would be blaze rods. Well, it is nice to see that shops are sort of spreading out. There's a basalt shop, and then obviously the permit office is over here. So let's do this, because there's more than one surprise I have for you today. You're going to be very excited. Let's turn some lights on in here. Okay, so the interior of the permit office. There is something liminal and elegant about this particular building, but it's just not finished. So we need to finish this. So what we're going to do is nothing overly complicated here. We're going to just fill in some of these walls, make that all whole, and we're going to create a storage space back here, and we're going to make a line somehow, and we're going to finish off the front desk. But like I said, I've got another little surprise in store. But let's get the interior of this looking a bit better, shall we? Let's go! And we have one lovely interior. I've purposely let these lights dim down because I want them to be off. When I'm not here, I want there to be no light except for maybe this bit over here that's like a safety light. So you look in the window and all you see is darkness. Now, all I need is these little lamps at the back to oxidize a little further, because when I got in, I can then start turning on the lights. It's part of the show. You may notice something very strange over here. So I've got a bit of a waiting room. It kind of feels a bit like a doctor's or any kind of waiting room. It's just chairs. But you will see this waiting room downstairs. Now, this is one of my most terrible ideas. In fact, I may have actually taken things too far here. It's not too late for me to turn back, but I've just got this sense that I may have done my job a bit too well. So down here is going to be, or I'm thinking is going to be, another room, the real waiting room. And I'm thinking of creating basically like the back rooms, quite like a liminal, unsettling place to make people wait. So all the walls would be made of mushroom stem, because it's just got that look about it. Now all I'd need to do is basically clear out this space. It's not a complicated build, it's just empty. I've purchased a beacon from Ren's shop and popped it over there because I realized that this is actually quite a substantial dig. So why have I taken this too far? Why is this a problem, Green? What are you worrying about? Well, I've got a new music disc. Now it is very familiar, so why don't we listen to it while we dig a little while, and you'll see why I might have taken things too far. So it's the Please Hold music. We all know the Please Hold music. We love it. It's a bop, right? But we want people to leave the permit office. We don't want them to wait round. We want to give them a good reason to actually leave. So far, so good, right? Ooh. 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 I don't like it. There's just a few notes off, enough notes off, that it makes it quite unnervy. I figured if they didn't like it that much, they might just up and leave because it's that unsettling. Now see, it's not that bad, but Jono, He started, like, doing a whistle in this song. Yeah, that. And things just start getting more and more unsettling. Which, I mean, is what I want, but I can't help but think... Maybe I just need to tone this down a little bit, because... I gotta turn this off. No. No, I think I've answered my own question there. It's too far. It's definitely too far. So, that was the idea. Possibly done it a little bit too well. So, I think if I just remove some of the anxiety-inducing effects that are on that track, we might have something that's just unsettling enough that people leave, and not too unsettling, and not so unsettling that they turn crazy and stick lemon drizzle in their ears just so that they don't have to hear it anymore. So as long as this room is ready, I mean, I can at least use the start of it. The start of it's fairly normal and just, you know, a bit unsettling. It's just when it gets about halfway. So I'm gonna put a slightly better version on the server, because that one's too much. It's kind of crazy to think that every single one of these lines that I'm placing represents one whiz round of the mushroom farm. Because this is about the size of a mushroom stem that gets harvested, maybe even a bit smaller. Oh no, Joel's gonna be here any second for the permit office. I'm not gonna have this done in time. Now for the roof, I've got two options. So I can either use these blocks that look like tiles, because I kind of want those 80s style tiles, or block of quartz also has like that grid pattern. What we're after is that grid pattern. It's got to be the quartz. I think it's got to be the quartz. Impulse, you're in for a lot of sales. Right, here we go. How many of these can I afford? I can afford 3 stacks. That's not going to cut it. Unfortunately for me, Etho said I could help myself to frog lights, because off camera I gave him a bunch of mushroom stems. So, I mean, I'll still give him the diamonds that I've got. Maybe I'll just take a discount. I don't need that. So I'll get 1 diamond off in exchange. He did take quite a few mushroom blocks, but the brown mushroom ones, they're not a problem. It's the mushroom stem that is the most valuable thing that I have on my permits. Maybe even more than prismarine. So I'm thinking that I can add that I'm thinking I can add that touch of yellow color in here with the ochre lights. That looks perfect. Okay, so I'm basically going to just replicate this until I've got a blank room. And then I'm going to add some walls and stuff to make it even more complete. We are done. I'm not feeling like this is a happy waiting room. This is a little bit weird. So it looks like Joel is outside and ready to see me, I think.
Green, is it open?
How long have you been waiting there that your microphone
since last Sunday.
You know what? We are just about to open. Hold on. Hello, sir. Yeah, here we go.
Hello. There's a big hole here.
I'll just put mushroom stem there. There you go. Right.
Nice.
It says please use the other. Oh, okay.
I'm in.
All right. Let me turn the lights on. Right.
Oh, more lights now. That's good. More time wasted.
I help you.
I finished my permit form.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everything. It's all done.
Okay. Right. Well, I need to review this. So if you don't mind popping down into the waiting room. I'm afraid that one there in the corner's out of order. You'll have to go downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go down here, there's a chair. Wait, you just go and pop yourself in that chair.
This is so sad.
I'm just gonna review this. Will you you look after yourself. Let's have a look now.
It's so boring down here. There's literally...
Yeah, you see, page 5 is a bit of a problem.
Oh. In what way? What was that?
There's a problem with your permit form.
Is it fixable?
Yep. Okay. Well, everything here is right. But I'm just gonna have to have you wait for a little bit longer.
Okay. We'll put a TV down here or something at least. Normally, please hold music's just for the phone. Not real life. Not anymore. What is that? No. Make it stop, please. Oh, it's actually hurt my ears.
Well, if you want to submit a complaint, there's a complaint submission right up here.
Oh, I will be submitting a complaint.
Oh yeah, come on then, come on up.
Okay, good.
Right, we got a couple problems with your permit.
No.
Thank you for waiting.
No, not my pleasure.
Right, so page 5, there's an error on here.
Right, what's the error?
So right, it says here, what's the command to make the custom permit model again? Every form has this. And you've put paper in an anvil. Yeah, I knew that bit. Then you do the magic permit office things that humans can do.
Yeah.
Well, I need the command, Joel, because I don't
well, am I supposed to know the command,
I don't
Green?
know how to do it!
Oh, what do you mean you don't have to do it?
I
You're the one who made all the bloody permits.
I did it ages ago!
Yeah, it was like
Sir,
3 weeks ago.
can you please calm down? Sir, can you please calm down, or I'm going to have to...
Just over here looking around.
What is it? What's it gonna say? You know my superiors read that.
Oh, what? I hear it. Oh, I hate this. I said I hate this place, and that's why.
Okay, look, listen. Scar is going to be giving me a permit with the exact answer to that question. So assuming that he's managed to answer it, this permit will be absolutely fine. No. But what I do need you to do is get it notarized.
What does that mean?
Well, you see how it's signed Joel at the end, but I need it like the book signed as in notarized. You know, it's like someone that's observed you signing it, and there's only one person on the server that's authorized to notarize on Hermitcraft, and that's...
So they have to sign the book for me?
Yeah, they have to sign... That's all they got to do is sign the book.
Right, who is it?
It's B-Dubs.
Oh, but B-Dubs is never online when I'm online. He's like got the opposite sleeping pattern to me.
That is closing time, so... You can either wait for these to oxidize, or you can leave. I don't mind what you do.
I think I'll leave. B-Dubs, where are you? Hate this place.
I love the permit office. Alright, so Joel got a good use out of the permit office complaints department. It goes straight into the lava. That's how we handle complaints here. I don't even know what he said. I don't know what that complaint said. How am I meant to act on it if I don't know what that complaint said? Well, we had to send Joel away because I genuinely need to figure out what this command is. Maybe Scar's got it for me. And, yeah, that unsettling please hold music, I think it did the trick. He wanted to leave. I love the fact that this waiting room here is absolutely fine, but it's technically out of order, and the only waiting room that people can use is this creepy one downstairs. Right, the permit office is unbelievably finished. There's still lots of permits that need creating, and lots of words that need writing in these books for the various people that need permits. But we've got ourselves a lovely storage room. If I turn the lights on here, look, these are all my files. These are all the books that we need, all the forms. And we've got several lanes for people to use to maximize efficiency. And of course, we've got our waiting room downstairs and a bunch of decorations. I am super happy. The only thing that I'm gonna hopefully get are these paintings. Hopefully I'm going to get some custom paintings that are going to make this place have that extra touch of, we're here to help. We will be with you shortly. Thumbs up. You know, false hope. Are you proud of me? I made a full interior, and an excessive interior at that. It has a whole basement that was the most unnecessary thing I've ever built. However, it doesn't come without cost. You see, what's happened is I am in serious debt. You see all these? This is all the quartz that I underestimated. So I owe Impulse quite a few diamonds. I'm also in debt to False, who I think I took about that many of the light concrete powder, and I'm so broke I don't think I have a single diamond to my name, so we need to go and find some quick. Oh, opportunity. Got him. I owe that man a lot of diamonds. It's so tempting because there are literally so many diamonds there, it physically hurts. Okay, I don't have a single diamond to my name, and it looks it looks like Captain Mendy 2 in the background, just like, really? Judging me. Oh yeah, I did this off camera as well. I kind of pushed the terrain back here. I was just experimenting to see if I could create a walkway along there and just sort of smoothen out this terrain. I think I might keep it. I need to obviously work on the whatever wall is going to be there, but I think it helps bring in and open up this area. I guess we need to now hit the vertical mine. I've got to admit, the vertical mine has been really, really good. I haven't done all that many tunnels down to bedrock, but each one has been fruitful in some way. While I mine, I want to point out that I did ask Cub, who helped me make these. He can't remember the command either. It's like a really obscure thing. I'll have to ask someone else. Man, I've just bigged up the vertical mining. I've done 3 descents and I haven't got anything. There we go, finally. We hit some diamonds on the 4th descent. I've got 13 ore, let's see where that gets us. If there was any further reason to not put off putting my shop up, it's now. I've got enough stock for red sand and mushrooms to put a 26, that might be enough to clear my debts. But we need to get a shop up and running so that we can actually get some income. It's not good being down to your last diamond, and as you may have noticed, prices are a lot higher than they have been in the past because diamonds are so much easier to come by. So I guess even inflation is hitting the Hermitcraft server, which is a bit wild. So we're going to make a shop in the next episode. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.